Ladies and gentlemen, here are the top 10 mistakes that all new YouTubers make. The number one mistake that all new YouTubers make is that they overthink things. Is this the best niche possible? Do I have the proper equipment? Well guys, one phrase that I always think about when it comes to overthinking is analysis by paralysis, or is it paralysis by analysis? You know, when I first started, I had the worst equipment, and in fact, I still don't have the best equipment to make a multiple six-figure income. But hey, when I first started, I was making 7 to 9 videos per week, and one thing I was not doing was overthinking. You want to go as fast as you can, especially when you begin, and you want to make as many mistakes as possible so that you can learn, so that you can progress, so that you can learn the YouTube system. Number 2 here is pigeonholing. Now what I mean here by pigeonholing is, you know what, once you niche down too much, you get a little bit too specific, you're inflexible. So when you pigeonhole yourself into a position where you're not flexible, you sort of strap yourself in and you limit your chances of success. You want to be flexible, you want to put out the videos that your audience loves, not just the videos that you love. And again, this is something that I see so many small YouTube or new YouTubers making, is just being inflexible, pigeonholing themselves and being inflexible. So the number 3 mistake that most new YouTubers make is not planning. Like for example, not planning how many videos you want to do per week, not planning out your niche. I mean, you got some people doing vlogs, talking about music, talking about cars, talking about everything under the sun. And they obviously didn't do their planning. Yeah, that's my dog in the corner. So although I said that, you know, you want to take as much action as possible, you want to have a plan and then take action on that plan. You don't want to spend too much on your plan though, like maybe like an hour, 2 hours. But you definitely do want to have a plan of action every day, every week, and then you want to take massive action on those plans. So number 4, a common mistake that new YouTubers make is comparing yourself to others. You know, that's one of the worst things to do because it's not a race, it's a marathon here, guys. So who cares who has success in the first month? Who's going to be in this business in the next year or the next 2 years? I mean, like, I'm not a fast learner by any case, but I've stuck to it here, guys. I didn't compare myself to others. All I wanted to do was to get a little bit better every single week. So what I mean by that is if I can get 1 view, then let's try to get 10 views on my next video. Then after that, let's try to get 100 views. Let's try to get 1,000, 100,000, 1 million, 5 million. And now here I am making thousands of dollars per day. So another common mistake that many new YouTubers make is not learning how to read the analytics. Now, one of the analytics that I love is YouTube's retention graph here, guys. I mean, this has helped me out so much because it taught me things that my audience didn't like, things that I like, but my audience didn't like. So I took those out because I'm in the business here for my audience. I mean, my niches are centered around my passion, but ultimately I'm making videos for other people, not for myself. And the retention graph is so good at telling you things that your audience doesn't like. You know, CTR is another part of analytics that I love because just like retention, it shows how much people are willing to click on your videos. And I often use TubeBuddy's A/B split testing to enhance these analytics. The number 6 most common mistake that new YouTubers make is underestimating thumbnails. To be perfectly honest, guys, it takes about less than 10 hours to learn Photoshop. And once you learn Photoshop, you have no excuses to make the most beautiful thumbnails out there. Oftentimes I see people complaining that no one's watching the videos, and then I click on the channels and I look at the thumbnails and I go, wow, I mean, how are you gonna promote yourself with this thumbnail? You can make the best thumbnails in the world after you learn Photoshop, so there's no reason to have bad thumbnails, guys. The number 7 mistake that most new YouTubers make is inconsistency. So one thing that YouTube loves is consistency, and one great story I have for this is that when I do my niche hunting, I come across channels that are, I don't want to be mean, but some of these channels are just plain garbage. And what I mean by plain garbage is the information that they spill out. You can obviously tell that they don't do the research, they don't have good editing or any good production, they don't have any good planning at all. It's just absolute garbage. But when I go on Social Blade, I see that these guys are making $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 per month, which just shows you can be very bad at what you do, but if you're consistently putting out bad material, you can even have results of making a couple $1,000s per month. So consistency, consistency, consistency. The number 8 most common mistake new YouTubers make is making videos that you want to watch, not the videos that your audience wants. Now, this is a common mistake that I made myself when I first started, was that my niche is centered around my passion, and I thought by creating videos that I love, that my audience would love it too. But that's not always the case here, guys. You have to learn what your audience loves. You can judge that by the comments. You can learn that by vidIQ, by seeing what are getting the biggest hits. So 8, create what your audience loves, not what you love. Now number 9, one of the most common mistakes that new YouTubers make is looking to get immediate success. So I knew when I first started out this YouTube business that I wasn't going to have success in the first month, 2 months, 6 months. This was like a 1, 2, 3 year plan for me where I knew that I was going to be consistent all the way through and just keep on getting better along the way here, guys. That's the name of the game, being consistent and just getting better along the way. Don't hope for 1, 2, 3 month success. Although it is possible, especially if you're very skilled, it is very possible. But for new YouTubers who don't know how to make videos, who don't know how to write scripts, don't know how to make thumbnails, don't wish for immediate success. Wish to get better. So the 10th most common mistakes that new YouTubers make is giving up too fast. Now I see lots of people making 1 video, 5 videos, 10 videos, and it doesn't work, and then they just quit. That's way too fast to give up, guys. I know some people recommend doing 30 videos and then judging it from there. Well, I prefer 50 to 100 here, guys. I'm not a fast learner by any case, but I know that as long as I'm consistent at things and I can always get better, then why should I give up? I mean, I already know that you can make tons and tons of money on YouTube as per the examples out there. So why give up here, guys? I mean, YouTube is just about skills. You learn these skills, you're consistent at it, and you can make a lot of money. Why give up? So there you have it here, guys, the 10 most common mistakes that new YouTubers make. Hope you guys got value from this video, and if you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.